The following podcast is a W2M Network original production. Visit W2Mnet.com for all of our other great podcasts, plus news, reviews, articles, and opinions from the worlds of wrestling, video games, football, and entertainment.
Hello and welcome to the Video Games to the Max Nintendo Spotlight E3 2017 special review episode here, as we are done with the press conferences after this one. And Nintendo promised 25 minutes. They gave you 25 minutes, and they packed it full of stuff. They're currently showing Super Mario Odyssey gameplay on the Treehouse as we're doing this. So joining me here is, of course, Mr. Marc Morrison.
Howdy.
And Wes Harrington and Randy Isbelle.
Yeah, hello. How we doing?
What is going on?
A bunch of hat throwing.
Yes, lots of hat throwing. So they showed you a little clip of all the stuff that we already know about, and they didn't waste our time with it. They showed quite a bit here in the 25 minutes. They also showed Mario and Rabbids stuff as well later on, and then revealed the August 29th release date. Rocket League coming. That doesn't have a release date. I think they probably just started developing it.
Holiday season is what they said.
And the huge reveal, Metroid Prime 4.
Indeed.
I
actually did not expect that. I joked about it when it popped up. When the Starfield popped up, I was like, Metroid Prime 4. And then a 4 popped up. So, good to know my knack for jokingly saying things that I think aren't going to happen, and then immediately they happen. Is still in place for E3.
Yeah, you didn't get any gameplay, of course, but it's probably just because they may have just gotten underway with production.
Yeah, they started working on it last week. They were like, wait, people like Metroid?
No, that's a week longer than they've been working on that Beyond Good and Evil game.
Damn!
Well, hey, Beyond Good and Evil had a, trailer.
Well, that's fine, but they didn't come out going, hey guys, please help us make this game.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think, who knows how far along it is, but I credit Nintendo for going the Bethesda route of going, most of the stuff that we're going to show you and anything that we give any time to is coming out this year. But yes, there is a Metroid game coming to get that kind of hype moment that, people expect from these E3 deals, but anything they really gave time to comes out this year, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
There's
They
go ahead.
should bring over the AM2R video game to the Switch.
Yeah, probably not happening. But hey, maybe they can work out a deal. You never know. They did show the Zelda DLC, which has amiibo for the boss characters that's coming in the second pack. It all looked cool. I haven't gotten too far in Zelda, so I can't confirm what's new, and probably that rock monster's new and all that stuff. But
yeah, it looked like they were adding more hard trials to the game, was what it looked like. Speaking of somebody who has neither a Wii U or a Switch, but it looked like they were just kind of adding more hard trials to the game.
Yeah, that's where we needed Robert, because he's played a lot of it. But
you got a moon. Sorry, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you got a moon.
You got an entire friggin' moon.
Literally, it tells you that. So yeah, they showed pretty much everything we expected, and they showed us Xenoblade 2, which does have a fall release date. So that's crazy because it took them so long to make the first one on Wii U, and then they're quickly making that second one. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for that. I love the first one on 3DS was fun. It just, you could tell that it was, even on the new 3DS, that was getting to its limit. I didn't get to play Chronicles, but yeah, that game is huge. Still has the bad British voiceover, but it's par for the course for that series, really. And I don't know why I can't remember if they showed anything else. My mind just totally went. Yeah, and then Mario.
Well, they had Kirby, Yoshi.
Oh yeah, that's right, Kirby, which I know Randy doesn't care about, but awesome that Kirby's coming to the Switch. That is one of my favorite characters. So great that he's there. And Yoshi looks like a Yoshi's Woolly World. I don't know if it's a just different version or whatever, but that game was really good on Wii U as well, so totally down with that. No Super Smash Brothers though.
I think that was a kind of a we hope this happens more than it's going to happen, because whoa. Well,
I think it's also too because they don't want to take away from Pokémon and ARMS. You already got 2 fighting games coming out soon. You don't need another one to make people just, oh, well, which one do we really want now?
Yeah.
I want
that's
the good
true.
one instead of the 2 mediocre ones.
Yeah, but, I mean, they want you to buy into their franchise they already have. What's the point of bringing Pokémon over if you're not going to buy it? At least give people an opportunity to make the choice.
True.
And speaking of Pokemon, they obviously didn't show anything, but they did say that the rumors were true. A Switch main Pokemon title's coming, so that's pretty cool.
I don't know. They just made it seem like a Pokemon RPG is coming. The guy that was talking didn't really straight out tell you that we should expect something like, he was still kind of leaving it up in the air. As
Pokemon Mystery Dungeon coming soon.
Oh, please no. And please don't be Pokemon Coliseum either. Look, I'd love a Pokemon Stadium game, but I just don't want that to be the game that's on
It'll be
Switch.
Pokemon Snap 2, finally.
Actually, you know what? That I don't know if I might actually want that.
That I might actually be down for that.
Yeah, especially because now you got the screenshot button. You just press that button and it all works. You can send it right to your social media. I mean, that's cool. I'm down with that.
Pokemon Snap 2 confirmed. They'd be stupid not to do that now.
I mean, Odyssey looked really cool. You can turn into whatever. And they're still showing Odyssey gameplay here.
Yeah, it looks very big.
Yep.
He literally goes everywhere, even dinosaurs.
Yep. I'm surprisingly down for this.
Well, how are you surprisingly? It's a Mario game.
True.
I mean, I feel like we're finally getting the Galaxy next thing from Galaxy of just, and he just turns into the bomb.
Rip.
That's cool. They have like a little life indicator. It looks like. Oh. Man.
Oh wow.
Well,
That's actually an interesting thing. No lives. You just lose coins.
that's very much like the. It's like Portal Knights that I just edited a review for, where you don't lose stuff, you just lose coins. Well,
You don't lose stuff. You just lose stuff.
well, you still have like lives. Apparently, if you get hit, you
I'm
just.
sorry.
Even though it seems to be like Randy said, like it's hard for you to get hit by something if you can turn into it. Oh, he died again.
Yep. All right. Well.
I mean, yeah, I think that's everything they kind of showed. I mean, the tournaments are still happening for Pokemon, Splatoon, and ARMS, and for Pokemon, for the people that are actually there at the conference get to go against for the,
I think that was for ARMS actually. The 4-on-4, the 4 pros and 4 randos thing.
Oh, okay.
But
that makes more sense.
Yeah. But you know what I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't see too much of? The 3DS.
That's because they already showed all the 3DS stuff already.
Besides 3 and last gen.
Yeah, and well, they did show Fire Emblem as well. The new Fire Emblem. Another moon. Fire Emblem looked good. You're saying it sounds more like Final Fantasy now?
Yeah, that music and honestly the text on the trailer reminded me so much of Final Fantasy. It was ridiculous at first.
It looked a lot like Dragon Quest Heroes for some reason.
Well, yeah, because it's the same type of game. It's a Dynasty Warriors game.
Yeah, we still haven't seen much of Dragon Quest X or 11 on Switch either. They've been really in the dark about that. I thought we would see the that Octo whatever game from Square. We didn't see that either.
Project Octopath Traveler, yeah.
Yeah, that one. I guess that's one of those they're leaving for the... Probably a bunch of those are leaving for the Treehouse because they wanted to just focus on big stuff that has name value. Which is fine. I just wish they would have what Sony did is the best way to do it. You have a pre-show that you can watch and it has other trailers for other games. Like, forcing somebody to watch 5 hours of a Treehouse to get something is just kind of... That's annoying, honestly.
You don't have to watch the 5 hours. You wait for the 5 hours to end and go to your favorite video game website. And
I know, it's still, though, like you could use that much better. Yeah, I mean, you could just use that much better than doing the Treehouse thing. Like, just have people watch for the gameplay of the games that you're going to announce and announce all the actual announcements. But, yeah, I mean, I think that's it, pretty much. That's all they announced. It was a short conference, so... What did you guys think overall? Just...
It was quick, concise, showed a bunch of games that are coming out this year, which is what you need for the Switch right now, is a lot of games, really, especially first-party titles that, Xbox and PlayStation can't give you, and try to sell more systems. It's been red hot anyways. I mean, Switch has been a success so far, but that Super Mario Odyssey could be a big game changer for them.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, and they've been consistent. Every week they've released at least 1 or 2 games. Most of the time they're indie games, but it's still something. It's way better than what they did with the Wii U, where there was literally almost nothing coming for months.
Oh, my God.
So, between the first-party stuff with ARMS comes out on Friday, you're getting other things in there, too, that's actually pretty good. So, and then Splatoon comes out in a month, and then the month after that you got the Rabbids and Mario.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got a pretty good schedule for themselves already. I'm sure... what was the one that came out? And then Mario comes out October 27th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Odyssey comes out in October, yep.
And you got Xenoblade and Rocket League coming in holiday. And so, yeah. I mean, I think they have it pretty spaced out well for now, as far as their big titles. Get some more small titles and stuff in there in between to make the library look bigger. I think they did a great job.
So where would you rate this conference?
I'd give it a 7. I'll go 7. I don't think... I mean, obviously, it was short, but it was concise. They didn't waste time. They threw out a bunch of games, but for only being 25 minutes, you can't really go higher than that, to me.
Well, I'm going to say 7.5. I mean, we knew going in it was going to be short, and that scared a lot of people, and myself included. But I think they put that 25 minutes to good use, and I'm excited. So I'm going to go 7.5.
Oh, I got a moon in the Mexico world. That's great. I'm sorry, that's terrible for me to say.
That's racist. Ding.
Go ahead, Mark. I'm sorry.
I was going to say I'd give it a 6. Like, I think the Metroid Prime thing, is cool, but I mean, just disappointing they showed nothing from it. Like, not even just Samus doing a thumbs up or something. But Mario looked cool and Kirby looked cool. And
I agree with you.
No GameCube Virtual Console.
No virtual console at all. Still, that's just such a mystery that they are being very quiet about that.
I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, they really don't need to announce it until their paid online thing comes out. So, they got time for that. They may also be trying to figure out how they want to do it. If they want to do it like a streaming service, or if they want to make it where it's a store, or So, I guess it's good that they're not rushing it out and just putting. I mean, because if they're putting stuff out on the 3DS Virtual Console, I feel like you're going to have one on Switch somewhere. But I'm going to go with a 7. I think that's the reason I can't go any higher is because at least Beyond Good and Evil got a trailer. Had Metroid gotten a trailer, I think we're talking about 8 or higher. All the stuff. I mean, go ahead.
Only if Metroid is in 2D though.
You didn't like any of the Metroid Prime games?
They felt just kind of clunky.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think having the Metroid Prime 4 on there probably means it turns into the old. The good thing is everything they showed is a name game that you're really going to want to see. It has some traction. That's what you want your conference to be. I mean, it's not like Sony where some of those games that they showed in the pre-show they could have interchanged because those do have names. You don't need to be showing like some indie game in here. This is to get your big titles out. They did that well. There's no slowdown here. It's just bam, bam, bam. So 7 for me. One of the better conferences. And yeah, I mean, I thought Nintendo hit it out of the park. Got you a big surprise in Metroid, and I think Smash Bros. Would have just put him over the top. Like, oh my god, what do you not have coming out lately? Other than Donkey Kong, it's like everything else is here pretty much. But all right, so there you go. This is the end of the conferences. Everything else is now you're going to get stuff from the floor or Treehouse or somebody else showing you something. Maybe tomorrow or Thursday, we'll kind of do like a wrap-up podcast and talk about any kind of demos they've shown if somebody's watched them and stuff like that. But hopefully you have enjoyed these conferences. Of course, you can let us know what you thought about this conference on the W2Mnet.com post or on YouTube or Spreaker or wherever it is you listen to podcasts. If you enjoyed our coverage, make sure you hit that subscribe button on wherever it is you listen to podcasts. And we're also over on 411mania.com again as well. So give them a holler over there. Well, for Randy, Mark, Wes, and myself, we'll be seeing you later.
Alrighty.
The following podcast is a W2M Network original production. Visit W2Mnet.com for all of our other great podcasts, plus news, reviews, articles, and opinions from the worlds of wrestling, video games, football, and entertainment.